Hey there! Welcome back to the Best Buddies New Hire Training Series. Today, we're talking about something super exciting, the Integrated Employment Pillar. What does that mean exactly? Well, it means real jobs for real pay for people with IDD. Let's break it down together. As you have already learned, our work sits under 5 key mission pillars, and one of our biggest is the Integrated Employment Pillar. This pillar is all about people with disabilities working alongside people without disabilities. And guess what? The Best Buddies Jobs program is what helps us bring that pillar to life every single day. Here's the reality. A significant majority of adults with IDD face unemployment or underemployment. That's a huge opportunity for change, and that's where our jobs program comes in. The Best Buddies Jobs program opens the door to competitive employment for people with IDD, helping them earn a paycheck, gain independence, and thrive in the workplace. We match talented job seekers with IDD to businesses looking for dedicated employees. From recruiting to hiring to on-the-job support, the jobs program is there every step of the way for both employees and employers. As part of the Best Buddies Jobs program, there are a few key criteria that help set participants up for success in competitive employment. In addition to being legally authorized to work in the United States, individuals should also have a primary diagnosis of an intellectual or developmental disability and be eligible to receive related services. Be self-motivated with a strong interest in working in a competitive, integrated job setting. Have reliable transportation and the ability to consistently commute to and from work, be independent in daily living skills, able to manage basic tasks without direct support. These guidelines help ensure that participants are well positioned to grow, thrive, and make the most of the support offered through the Best Buddies Jobs program. Once someone qualifies for the Best Buddies Jobs program, we get to work by matching them with a job that fits their skills, interests, and goals, while also supporting the needs of our employer partners. Each participant is paired with a Best Buddies Employment Consultant, or EC for short, who helps with job readiness, interview prep, and ongoing support after they're hired. ECs also partner with employers to ensure the workplace is inclusive and set up for long-term success for everyone. Here's what the ECs do. They discover each participant's strengths, goals, and interests. They help craft a professional resume and practice interview skills. They identify job opportunities that are a good match. They provide support during interviews, onboarding, and training. And lastly, they gradually fade support as participants grow in confidence and independence on the job. It's all about setting people up for success and making sure they feel empowered in their workplace. Now let's watch a quick video featuring a rap from our very own global ambassador and jobs participant, Fran, the autistic rapping Jew as she prefers to be identified as.
Rapping about NDEAM, cause I rhyme as good as Eminem. It's National Disability Employment Awareness Month now. Best Buddies got me the greatest job, you'll see how. I'm excited to rap about NDEAM. There's ability and disability, you know what I mean. I don't need a head start or rehearsal to know that inclusion is universal. It doesn't matter if you're young, old, small, or tall. There's access to great jobs for all. Feel confident in job security. You don't need to worry or get a warranty, cause inclusion will never expire. Having a job makes the quality of life higher. Working is so much fun, we don't want to retire. We have role models, the Best Buddies staff, who we admire. We can all be mentors and aim to inspire. I spit the truth, I'm not a liar. The Best Buddies job program got me the job of my dreams. I smile there every day, I probably look like a meme. Very grateful to my employment consultant Cheyenne, who's always reminding me that I can. Through the job Cheyenne and Best Buddies found for me, I've become the best teacher I can be. Today's wages are fair and livable. They weren't in the past, and that's just pitiful. Now we appreciate the benefits a good job brings. We work different jobs but deserve the same things. Working helps us be independent and fly like we got wings. Be able to express yourself in the workplace. It should feel like a safe space. My experience in the Best Buddies job program gave me a better sense of purpose. All of you deserve this. I promise there's a job out there for you. You can crush any interview. You have the support of the autistic rapping Jew. Word.
Creating an inclusive workplace isn't just good practice. It's what helps the Best Buddies Jobs program thrive. As a new staff member, you may support or work alongside a jobs participant. So, knowing how to engage respectfully and thoughtfully is key to fostering a positive, inclusive environment for everyone. Here are a few ways you can help create a culture of inclusion. Be mindful of language. Most of the time we use person-first language, or PFL, which means putting the person before the disability. For example, you might say, "She has autism" instead of "she's autistic," to emphasize respect for the individual. That said, some people prefer what's called identity-first language, or IFL, like autistic person. This approach embraces disability as a central part of someone's identity and their connection to a broader community and culture. So, what's the right choice? Easy, just ask. The best approach is to check in and honor each person's preference. If you're not familiar with these terms yet, think back to Fran from the video you just watched. She prefers identity-first language and proudly refers to herself as the autistic rapping Jew. Now that we've covered the importance of language and respect in the workplace, let's look at some practical ways you can help create a welcoming and supportive environment for employees with IDD. These small, everyday actions can have a big impact, especially for new employees who are just getting started. Talk directly to the employee. Always engage with the individual, not just the employment consultant. Give a warm welcome. Introduce new hires to coworkers and supervisors to help them feel like part of the team from day one. Be patient and clear. Some individuals may need more time to process information or respond. Clear, concrete instructions paired with demonstrations can make all the difference. Break tasks into steps. When needed, simplify instructions into smaller chunks. Best Buddies can support with checklists, visuals, and other tools to help. Treat adults like adults. Provide support when needed, but skip excessive praise. Encourage independence and let them ask for help when necessary. Support adjustment. Some people may need time to settle into a new routine. A little patience and flexibility can go a long way. Once a jobs program participant is confident in their role, Best Buddies gradually fades direct support to foster independence, but our employment consultants stay connected and ready to help for the full employment journey. That's a wrap on our dive into the integrated employment pillar. We hope this gave you a great overview of how Best Buddies is opening doors to meaningful jobs and inclusive workplaces. These training modules are just the beginning. Depending on your role, you'll get more in-depth training to support you along the way. And if you're ever looking for more information or resources about the jobs program, check out bestbuddies.org/jobs or the new hire resources page. Thanks for tuning in.